remember why we came here. She came here for a reason.
Yeah, I came here to show you all
You don't know what.
Hellblade 2 in VR thanks to Praydog's UEVR mod. Greetings friends and welcome to this week's episode of Ian's VR Corner, in which I give you a little look at Senua's Saga Hellblade 2 running in VR thanks to Praydog's UEVR mod. Now, I'll tell you what, this game does wet rocks really well, and it looks stunning in VR so far. I haven't gone past this intro section yet, though, mainly because it's taken me a little while to get this game up and running smoothly. Hopefully the capture is okay for you lot in the headset. Things are running nice and smooth now, and I'll show you what settings I used in order to make it run good for me. Now, my PC has a 13th gen i9 processor in it and a 4080 graphics card, if that means anything to you. And in order to make this run smoothly, I changed the custom upscaler to AMD FSR3, put the quality on balanced, and then I changed the following settings in the advanced settings: post-processing to low, shadow to low, effects to standard, and everything else to medium except for textures. And now everything in my headset is running at a nice smooth frame rate for me. I have got VSync disabled as well, so that may affect the capture a bit, but honestly, this episode of Ian's VR Corner is going to be a little bit rushed today. I'm off work Thursday and Friday, and today is Wednesday. And also, if you've been following the news, yesterday was not a fun day, so I haven't got time to do a proper fully edited VR Corner for you, I'm afraid. But I thought I'd give you a look at this. Senua's Saga Hellblade 2 is brand new. The Praydog VR mod I haven't featured as much as I would have liked because there's just too much choice. But if I target a brand new game with incredibly good looking wet rocks, I figure this should get a little bit of interest, eh, Senua? Look at that. So soggy. So full disclosure, I've never actually played Senua's Sacrifice, the first Hellblade game. And Senua's Sacrifice, the first Hellblade game, actually had a fully realised official VR port. So maybe an official VR port will be coming for this one at some point soon. But this game absolutely blows other games out of the water graphically. This is one of the best looking games of the current generation in terms of utilizing modern graphical capacity, and as such,
There it is.
Ooh.
This is only the beginning. Climb, Senua.
It's going to be a struggle to make this run in VR for a lot of lower spec
You need to climb again. She will fall if she does. Die.
lower spec computers.
Climb, climb.
Oh, this is now I've got someone else's voices in my head, along with the voices that I already have in my head. So, what a cacophony! Makes it even harder to speak, talk. Something bad's happening. The visuals have gone a little bit blurry, but I'm presuming that's meant to be happening as a kind of visual representation of the turmoil in Senua's mind at the moment. There you go. They've gone back to sharp again. Even with all the rain falling, the moisture on the rocks, and all of the animation on Senua's character model, with the settings I've shown you and with my PC's specs, yeah, it's working. It's working well. How's it going to look when we peek over this ridge, though? Kind of rocky again. Okay, fine. And she's up. That was a hell of a climb. I wouldn't have liked to have done that. Oh, no, and she's down again. Yeah, that's how it would have worked for me as well. Hello.
You should not have come here, child.
Well, that is a bonkers visual effect in VR. Feels like a giant is hanging me upside down by my feet.
Your hopes were always doomed to fail.
I won't listen to you.
Oh, the way those rocks were moving in VR looked pretty cool.
She'd left it in the past.
Now, obviously, you guys are watching this video in flat. That's one of the perils of making videos about VR. It's hard to accurately show what I'm experiencing in VR at the moment, but the depth of the image here is great. There's a lot of cool perspective with all the rocks. That feels like a distant, you know, outcrop of rock over there. I can kind of see what, I don't know, is that like a city or a settlement over there? It's faded in the fog, but all the close-up rocks look great. I get a sense of height from this drop here. And while that skybox doesn't seem to be moving very much, there is a little bit of movement there. I am getting a great feeling of being outside in some stormy weather, thanks to the rain effect and like the 3D audio that's going on in my ears right now. I mean, I wouldn't want to go on holiday here, that's for sure, but visually it's cracking. There are a few stutters here and there, maybe a little visual artifacting going in front of my eyes every so often, but this game has literally just come out, so a lot of people on the flat screen to VR Discord are going through this game now, ironing it out and trying to make it work with Praydog's UEVR mod. Praydog has already made a profile to inject into this game to help with some visual issues. But I expect by the time this video goes up on Sunday, the dedicated members of the UEVR section on the Flat to VR Discord will have improved the performance of this even more. And it's so easy to install this mod as well. Once you've downloaded the UEVR mod, you literally just run this game, you press a button, it injects VR into the game, and there you go, and then it's done. It's VR for Senua's Saga. Senua's... Wait, which one is this? Who's this pasty guy with tattoos? Kratos? That's not Kratos if that is Kratos, that's for sure. Oh, that water looks wonderful. Got that floating shipwreck there and all the sea spray coming up. Again, mixed with the depth of the image for me. Makes this drop look a little bit more intimidating than I expect it will on flat. Oh, she's moving. Look, I love the look of that water dropping there. That water falling almost looks real. As someone with a fear of heights, I don't enjoy looking down. Here we go, here's something. Some kind of set piece, perhaps? What does it mean? Oh, slavers.
Right
okay,
way.
that's not good then.
The signs are leading me. They brought me here.
She knows that all through this world there are signs and symbols waiting to be discovered. The meaning is there. If only you can find it.
Oh, yikes. I think that guy's been eaten by a shark or something. Look at that. That's got to be teeth marks. Anyway, there's no danger of sharks for Senua up here, but...
If you want to know,
What is this?
you need to focus.
I don't know how to do it.
The symbol. Try to focus.
Okay, it was right trigger.
Do not forget my stories, Senua.
Senua?
I am with you still.
Have I been
Out of
have
hell
I been
you
saying
come.
her name wrong this
Now
whole time?
find yourself in the middle.
Probably. I did say that I didn't play the first game.
An enslavement,
Follow him, but be careful.
Oh, yeah, I see someone in the distance over there.
like they did to her.
On the cliff.
So those buildings over there, for me, quite fuzzy at the moment. And I have some kind of visual artifacting at the top of the screen, just occasionally when I think like a gust of wind blows. Doesn't really spoil the experience, and I don't know if it's going to come across on capture. But while this is phenomenal to look at,
Let him see you. Be careful.
there are still a few, there's still a few hitches here and there that could be improved. Someone's fighting. All right, I'll do something. I'm doing something. Oh, whoops. Oh dear. Guess I was too late. That was me talking about graphics there. Sorry about that. I got someone killed there. Whoops. Let's see what happened with the people who fell down here.
Too weak.
Let her die.
Oh dear.
He is right. They were survivors.
Oh,
I need to help the other
I
slaves.
think she's still maybe alive. A wound. It is beginning to smell of almonds. Stone the crows. Whoa. Man, that would suck being kept in there until you died. Honestly, human beings are a big old twisted mess of darkness, aren't we? Doing this kind of stuff to each other.
Remember why we came here. She came here for a reason.
Yeah, I came here to show you all
You don't know what.
Hellblade 2 in VR thanks to Praydog's UEVR mod. Oh, that's how I run. Now, a couple of weeks ago, I featured a flat screen to VR mod for Watch Dogs made by Luke Ross. And a lot of people in the comments complained about that being third person. I have absolutely no issues with playing a VR game from third person. One of my favourite VR games, Astrobot Rescue Mission, is played from a third person. So, you know, while being in first person in VR is technically more immersive, you still get to experience a 3D world. You still get to experience the VR and the depth of VR. It's just now I'm like a little floating cameraman above someone's shoulder. And being in third person and controlling this game like this, I have absolutely no problems with that. It's great to be able to check out Senua's character model in detail, see all the bruisings from the rope on her arms and stuff like that. You get a sense of scale, like a human-sized scale from her. And you don't miss out on any of the VR qualities of the environment at all. So I guess these people who tumbled down the hill didn't survive then. In fact, yeah, she definitely didn't. I guess it was probably, hopefully fairly quick for her, even though I heard her screaming. That is a big rock to bang your head on. Whoops. Anyway, let's just run away and forget that happened, shall we? Whoopsie. I'm just having a quick look at the floor here. Again, really detailed. Some of those rocks are, you know, obviously pictures, but a lot of them, you know, have 3D geometry to them, so it looks like I'm walking around on a big pile of shale, little weeds growing out of them. And let's just check out Senua's textures in detail. I can pretty much see the pores on her skin there, on her hands. Got those droplets of water running down her arm there. You can see the light playing off it. The hair is all, you know, different physics-based strands. Same with part of her outfit there. Wobbles independently to the rest of her outfit. All adding to the realism of this character model in front of me. Now, there's also a photo mode. So I can go right in. Look at that. You see bloodshot eyes on Senua there. Nosebleed. That is a really cool and detailed model to check out in VR, honestly. Like from this distance, it's like I've got my face right next to a real human's face. It's bonkers. Wow.
Senua, can't you hear?
Senua.
Yes.
Not Senua. Senua. Oh, bloody... What the... That's not how rocks work. Senua. Senua? Senua? God damn, I keep forgetting. Senua. Whoa. Is that Mandelbrot's fractal? Yeah, I don't really know what's happening, but that looks cool in VR. Whoa. Whoa. My eyes.
Find it. It's here. Somewhere. Look for it. Look for the sign. Find the right perspective.
Oh, okay. So I've got to...
The signs are
I know what this... I get that. All right. Yeah, I see. Yeah, I do. Of course I do. I've done this kind of stuff in video games countless times. Here we go.
Focus. You found it. You found it.
Focusing. Now, what's weird for me is looking with a squinty eye out of my capture. Because you're seeing the flat version, this white symbol, you've only got one of them over the image. But because I've got, you know, two technically two instances of the game running in my eyes at once. That white symbol is over my eyes twice. Which is a little bit weird. It's like I'm looking through the world's worst binoculars. Oh, there we go. Is this right?
How deep this darkness goes.
Yes,
There we go.
you've done it. You completed the
Hooray.
symbol. What now? You must go
Hooray.
back to the gate. She must go back. Behind the symbol is
I
the
think I have
source
to go back to the
of the
gate.
source of their dark. You uncover the darkness.
This is why you have come.
I promised.
Huh? Well, that's creepy. Hearing someone going "Wah, wah, wah," in my ear.
Can you hear them, Senua? They follow us, Senua. Choking, gasping, struggling.
You couldn't save them, but you can save the survivors.
Hello there, Ian from the future here. Now, as you can see, there is a little bit of a menu overlaying over the graphics here, which I only just noticed when I had a little peek out of the bottom of my headset at the capture window. It's been on for a little while, over me doing a bunch of combat and stuff. I'm going to show you that combat anyway with the overlay over the top, just so you can get an idea of how things look. Apologies, I can't work out how to get rid of it. I don't really have enough time to do so. I'm sure this is something that will get, you know, this will be a fault that is easily fixed by people who know what they're doing with the UEVR mod. Squeezy rocks. There we go. That's right. Load some more game. Whoa! Who you? Oh. Okay, that's not cool. Come on, buddy. Don't. Aha, you punched a rock. Lol. That's it. Stab him up. Ah, oh, right through the nipple. That'll learn ya.
You do not deserve to die here, Senua.
Haha, now I have a sword. Okay, maybe I'll get to try some combat now, but first let's just check out this sword. Got some runes on the blade. I like the way the light is playing on it when I move the camera. Whoa. Whoa, she's pointing that sword right at my eyeballs. That's nuts. Someone's angry. Oh, hello. Drax? Oh. Okay, that's dodge. Oh, and that's attack.
Try something else.
I don't have any on-screen button prompts coming up to tell me what I'm supposed to do. And like I said, I've never played this game before, so I don't know whether I'm supposed to know or just guess. I did all right there, though. All right, Ian from the future back again to wish you farewell. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode of Ian's VR Corner. Sorry it was so brief. Sorry there were some visual errors and voice errors. Oh, I should point out, by the way, that I'm using the Game Pass version of Hellblade 2 for this. You can also use the Steam version. I think so far the Game Pass version is supposed to work better, but, you know, either way, it works pretty decently. And in my headset right now, I don't see any of this overlay. This is just for some reason on my capture, so I didn't even notice it was there. But anyway, if you enjoyed this little look at Senua's Sacrifice, Senua's Saga, Hellblade 2, do give this video a like. Do subscribe to Eurogamer for almost daily videos about video games and Ian's VR Corner episodes every Sunday. And there will be links to how you can get Praydog's UEVR mod for yourself in the video description below. So thanks for watching, everyone. I'm off to see how deep into the sea this game will let me go. While I'm doing that, why not click on some of these other Ian's VR Corner videos that are on screen and clickable right now. Oh, she won't go in past her ankles. It is cold. I don't blame her. And yeah, you check out some other flat screen to VR mods what I featured. They're cool. I love them. Flat screen to VR mods are keeping VR alive, in my opinion. Thanks, flat screen to VR modders. I bloody love you.